What do a blind old man and a cursed young woman have in common? They both begged God to let them die. But instead, heaven sent an angel disguised as a traveler with a fish, a cure, and a plan to change everything. This is the story of Tobit, where despair meets divine rescue. In the ancient city of Nineveh, Tobit, a devout Israelite from the tribe of Naphtali, lived as an exile among the Assyrians. Though surrounded by paganism, he remained faithful to God, burying the dead despite the king's decree, giving alms to the poor and keeping the laws of his fathers. But tragedy struck when sparrow droppings fell into his eyes as he slept in his courtyard, leaving him blind. His wife Anna wove cloth to support them, but Tobit, humiliated by his helplessness, prayed for death. "Lord, command that I be released from this distress. Let me go to my eternal home." At that same moment in far-off Media, a young woman named Sarah also prayed in despair. 7 times she had married, and 7 times the demon Asmodeus had killed her husbands on their wedding night. Mocked by her maids, she too begged God to take her life. The prayers of Tobit and Sarah rose together before the throne of God, and heaven moved. God sent the archangel Raphael, disguised as a human traveler named Azariah, to aid them. Tobit, remembering a sum of silver he had once left in Media, sent his son Tobias to retrieve it. Raphael offered to guide him, saying, "I know all the roads, for I have often traveled to Media." On their journey, Tobias caught a fish in the Tigris River. Raphael instructed him, "Keep its heart, liver, and gall. They have healing power." In Media, Raphael led Tobias to Sarah's house. Before marrying her, Tobias burned the fish's heart and liver, creating smoke that drove Asmodeus away. The demon fled to Egypt, where Raphael bound him in chains. Sarah and Tobias wed at last, their joy untainted by fear. Meanwhile, back in Nineveh, Tobit's faith wavered. When Anna rejoiced at news of their son's return, Tobit refused to believe until he heard Tobias's voice at the door. Raphael revealed the fish's gall as the cure for Tobit's blindness. As Tobias anointed his father's eyes, the scales fell away like old parchment. Light flooded in, and Tobit saw his son's face for the first time in years. Overcome, Tobit praised God. He afflicts, but he shows mercy. He leads down to the grave, but brings back up. When Tobit offered Raphael half their wealth as reward, the angel finally unveiled himself. "I am Raphael, one of the 7 who stand before the Lord's throne. It was not for any merit of mine that I helped you, but by God's will." With that, Raphael vanished into heaven's light. Moral of the story: Tobit's story reminds us that no night is so deep that dawn cannot break, and no prayer whispered in despair goes unheard by God.